Sabi Tell Story Part 1. Far, far away lived a little giraffe called Gregory. Every day was the same. Gregory had no one to play with and he was bored. He had no giraffe friends and all the other animals only played with their own kind. He was thinking, if he had a friend, what would it feel like? But one day, Gregory had a big idea. Perhaps if he dressed up to look like the other animals, they would let him join in their games. Gregory will be so happy. So Gregory set about searching the savannah for the things that he needed. He searched high up in the trees. He searched low down the grass. He even searched underwater until finally he was ready. Nervously, Gregory put on his first disguise. "What kind of fun ostrich games are we playing today?" he asked the ostriches hopefully. "You're not a real ostrich, you're a giraffe," squawked a noisy ostrich. "Anyway, you can't keep up with us. You're way too slow." The ostriches was right. He couldn't keep up with the ostriches. Determined to find someone to play with, Gregory put on another disguise. "Can I play with you?" he asked the rhinos. "You're not a real rhino, you're a giraffe," bellowed an angry-looking rhino. "Anyway, you're not strong enough to wrestle with us." The rhinos were also right. He wasn't strong enough to wrestle with them. But Gregory didn't give up easily, and soon he had put on another disguise. "Hi guys, can I swim with you?" he asked the crocodiles at the water hole. "You're not a real crocodile, you're a giraffe," snapped a mean-looking crocodile. "Anyway, giraffes are terrible swimmers." The crocodiles are true. Giraffes are terrible swimmers. Giraffes are also very stubborn, and Gregory was no exception. "Can I join in your game?" he asked the lions, and he shook his mane and showed his teeth. "You're not a real lion, you're a giraffe," roared a majestic-looking lion. "Anyway, you're too tall to hide in the grass, and you'll scare away our lunch." The lion was right. He couldn't hide in bushes because he was too tall, and the lions need their lunch. Gregory thought about giving up, but then he took a deep breath and put on his greatest disguise yet. "Please, can I play with you?" he asked the elephants in a big, loud voice. All the elephants turned to look at him. Gregory smiled hopefully, but one by one they started laughing. "Ha ha ha ha! You're not a real elephant, you're a giraffe," they trumpeted. "And you look ridiculous." Gregory was shocked. Gregory decided he'd had enough. Nobody wanted to play with him. Gregory had never felt so sad or lonely. The animals looked at him sad. Later that afternoon, Gregory heard a commotion in the distance. Then he saw something incredible. The strangest giraffes that he had ever seen were coming toward him. Apparently, they weren't giraffes at all. All the animals were very sorry for not allowing Gregory to join in with their games and had dressed up to look just like him. And from that day, the animals always played together. Gregory was so surprised. He was so happy.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And always tell a story.